I started to scale back when I moved into this new apartment, it really had quite an effect on myself. So this is when I really discovered something called minimalism, which is scaling back.
I got a minimalistic apartment. People are really out there bragging about how small their apartment is and how little stuff they have, and I'm all for it. So welcome to my minimalist studio apartment tour. So you come in here, that's the front door. This is a big mirror and storage unit where I keep a bunch of my stuff and laundry. Moving on to the bathroom, which I'm not going to spend too much time with. Pretty simple, modern bathroom. I love these rainbow showers. Had to make sure I get them. And what's really cool about this apartment is the layout. So I can just swing the camera over here and we see the main room, which consists of my bed, living room, and probably makes up the main living area. Just starting off, I'm going to say this is a studio apartment located in Munich, around 30 square meters, and it's more than 8,000 euros a month, which sucks, but this is what it's going to get you. So as you can see, my bed is right beside that table, and I always make sure I have a wall calendar just to plan out dates and have something physical on my wall. It really helps me to keep stuff in mind, and I always take a look at it at least a few times a day. I also have my Google Home Mini in place here, which is amazing to play music in the morning, listen to Headspace, get reminders or whatever. I think it fits in perfectly into the color scheme of the room with gray, white, some black, and a little bit of color. I got some fake plants and also some real plants. Oh, on the other side, some random stuff. And I must say I hate this lamp. Looks so ugly, I gotta replace it, but it was here when I moved in. You can change the light, but you gotta press 7 times, turn it back off again. And if you press too much, you have to press 6 more times. It kinda sucks. But I got some additional storage down here where I keep my shoes and stuff, which is quite helpful, so I'm happy with that. Moving on, we got this table, some very modern IKEA chairs. Seems like everything is from IKEA here, and they look stylish, but they're not that comfortable. It's where I usually eat, maybe watch YouTube from here while I eat, or do stuff on my laptop. Sometimes sit in bed as well, probably more than I do here. I just got rid of my tripod. That's why you see me do my videos most of the time. I'm using this background and setting up my tripod right there. I also have a balcony, which I don't use ever pretty much. I have some stuff stored out there, but as you can see, the view isn't really amazing. There's another building on the other side, so I don't use it as much as I probably should. It's not that much space out there, so I don't really need it that much, to be honest. I also use some hooks to give me more space and store my bags and jackets. I also have my clothes in that sideboard right below the TV, where I have my PlayStation sitting, Nintendo Switch. Recently got the Switch. I'm trying to decide whether I should sell the PlayStation now that I got a Switch. I really love it, and as you can see from the layout, that's the kitchen area, so everything is kind of accessible and separated through that wall, but it's also kind of open, which I like. Also got a yoga mat and a foam roll, which I'm using for back exercises, yoga and that stuff. So sometimes I'm using that space right here to do some morning yoga when I don't have time to go to the gym, or I feel back pain or something and I want to get some workout in, but don't want to go to the gym or can't go to the gym. I also have the PS4 lineup right here, which I mainly use for watching YouTube, to be honest, or Amazon Prime, Netflix stuff. I think it still looks amazing after all these uses. Like the original PS4 still looks amazing on that shelf. Amazing design, if you ask me. Router, TV that was in here already, perfect size pretty much. I think it's like 40 inches. And I got some scented candles and a regular candle, which I like to use when I'm trying to chill out. And I think it really adds to the vibe. Moving on, as a minimalist, everything in your apartment should have a purpose, and this Pikachu just reminds me that sleep is important and I should go to sleep and get my 8 hours in. I also store tech stuff, camera equipment and whatnot in these shoe boxes. I think they work great as a cheap storage element and add some flair to the apartment. On these shelves I got more candles. As you can see, there's a table out there. I have breakfast there in some cases, but I mainly use this shelf, which looks a bit old, to have my notes and stuff. So like YouTube notes I use for making these videos, and then also like to-do lists and whatnot, and sometimes I put my laptop there. Yep. Sketchbook, it's great to have non-digital hobbies if you think about how much time you spend on a screen on a given day. Also an avocado, some pills for headaches and stuff, and when I was sick. Anyways, moving on to the kitchen. As you can see, quite a lot of storage. I got a trash can here, a small dishwasher, which comes in quite handy, small stove, and then a fridge. This espresso machine was there already, comes in handy as well. I'm able to mix my own iced latte and bring it with me. It only does espresso, but you just gotta add milk and ice and you're good to go. I got this toaster, which is very useful if you're having anything. If you're just trying to add carbs, I'm sure to use whole grain toast and use that toaster. And that stove, I wish I had an oven or 4 stoves, but that's all I got. So I'm using quinoa because I don't have to cook it on the stove. I can just add hot water to quinoa and cook more things at the same time. Also got some pills because I'm trying to have more microvitamins. This is like a flavor for iced coffee, hazelnut, and some cups. These are essential for food prep. I can recommend anyone investing into some good containers, Tupperware or anything, and you're gonna save so much money in the long run. And these are like indestructible. You can literally put them in the freezer, fridge, microwave, whatever. Crazy. Anyways, got my food up there, some supplements in here. I always have that water bottle with me every day and I fill it up 4 or 5 times. Make sure I'm hydrated at all times. I drink so much to stay healthy. Can recommend anyone getting a refillable, reusable water bottle. This one is from Mitsu. It's the Mitsu M8. I just call it Mate because it's funnier. Wait, it doesn't focus. There you go. Stainless steel. Anyways guys, that's been it for this video. Now, I don't consider myself a minimalist per se. Maybe I am, but I don't have that as the branding for this channel. I think I just fall into the category of people who don't like to have too much stuff as a burden, because when I move apartments I gotta take it all with me. It just adds up to more costs. I don't know where my stuff is if I have too much. I just focus on the essentials. Maybe it's something to keep in mind for you too. Some tips I can give to all of you is make sure you have a great layout when you're looking for an apartment like I have right here. I really love it. I also love that it's white, and if you are having white walls or colder colors in general, your room is gonna feel bigger, which is scientifically proven. I think there really are positives about living in a small space, like having the Google Home Mini, and it's enough to fill the entire room, always having a great internet connection, not having to clean too much. So let me know what you think about minimalist apartment tours and minimalistic living, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.